Hi there, welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a pick a card reading for what's up for the month ahead, month of July prediction. So we have 3 cards to choose from, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can close your eyes and see which one comes up to the forefront of your mind. Look in the description box below to skip ahead to your specific reading. All right, so for those of you who chose pile number 1, your reading for July theme is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Beautiful. Yes. This is something that I used to do a lot, actually. It's like where you don't feel like you can be yourself or express your beliefs, wear what you want to wear or whatever around certain people because you don't want to be judged. You don't want to shine too bright. You don't want to look too beautiful. You don't want to flaunt the fact that you lost 20 pounds because you don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable or whatever. And your spirit guides want you to know in the month of July, let your freak flag fly, let your bright light shine through and just be your damn self. Just getting some tarot for you here. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse, Strength, upright, Knight of Pentacles. Let's get one more for you. So strength, yes, you have the strength to move forward. You have the strength to be yourself, to allow your true emotions, your true desires to come out, bring them out to the light and talk to other people about them. There's no reason to keep it hidden anymore. With this 4 of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're starting to get over a time where you felt a lot of pressure and a lot of opinions being pressed onto you, and then you allowed them to make you feel less than, and you're getting over that in the month of July. Oh my God, look, the sun. Beautiful. I mean, literally the sunny time of year where you can embrace warmth and abundance outside. But the sun card is really about getting out there, shining your light. Like, look at these rays. Shine your bright light onto the world. It's about taking action. It's about being confident in who you are. Knight of Pentacles, you're moving forward and creating the abundance in your life with intention. I'm just going to get 2 more oracle cards from this. Messages from your animal oracle deck. You're really taking a lot of strides in July, feeling yourself. Maybe you've just lost weight recently. You're starting to feel confident in your own skin. You're embracing your true purpose, your personality, and you're not caring what other people think so much. So we have Spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing and stories that inspire and enlighten. Beautiful. Yes, creativity has a lot to do with this yellow energy as well. This taking action. You're taking action on your goals. You're letting your creative personality shine through in your artwork, in your workplace. We have Chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Yes, so that all comes in with your intuition. That's tapping into the divine, your intuition, and allowing it to come through and guide you on your journey to whatever your goal is. It's your intuition about who is in your life, who you say no to, who you say yes to, what events you go to, what events you turn down, what projects you take on, which creative endeavors you're going to spend your energy on. You have both your intellect and intuition will work together on these areas, and you need to really hone in and let your light shine the way instead of listening to what other people think you should do. And I think that's the biggest part of this message, is not just shining your bright light but it's also not listening to the words of others. It's having the strength to say, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to do what feels right to me. Thank you for your opinion, but I have this idea that I'm going to go forward with. One more card from this oracle deck here for pile 1, month of July. We have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Beautiful. That goes really well with this don't dim to fit in. The Priestess has no problem expressing her true colors, her true divine energy. She has no problem putting on fancy clothes and shining her bright light into the atmosphere. And your spirit guides really want you to know that you can hone in on this energy and shine your bright light as well. Where are you being called to journey to? This journey here with the sun. You're moving forward, you're taking steps. Where are you being called? What is your intuition saying? Where are you being led to right now in the month of July? I feel like you have a lot of ideas sparked in you right now, and it's almost like you have so many that you don't even know what to do with. And because you have this such a divine creative flow, and it's really getting still and being able to listen what ideas to go forward with, which ones are going to bring the most joy, and which ones are going to be the most in alignment with who you are as a person. We're going to get 2 more oracle cards here from the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck as kind of guidance going through this month of July, and see what we have for you. So we have rest. Really beautiful. She's recharging. And I'm really feeling a lot of grounding from this card because she has her feet in the grass, barefoot on the earth, head on a rock. She's like really leaning into nature to rest and recharge. And look at all this light. It's right near her head. It's like she's tapping into wisdom through rest. If you overwork yourself and you busy yourself too much, it's not going to leave room for that intuition to flow through. So it's having that balance. So be mindful of that. Group number 1, going through the month of July, to really be diligent about giving yourself time to rest and recoup as well. As much as you're excited about all these new ideas you have, you might be a workaholic like me, where you just want to work all day because you're so excited about the new adventures that you're going to go on and you just love what you do. But trust me, from past experience, it is the best to take that time to rest in order to have the most energy the next days going forward for your process. And we have clear aura. Look at this light coming out. It's about cleansing your aura, so detoxifying, maybe doing some sort of juice cleanse, or just being mindful about what you're putting in your body, maybe doing some hot yoga, going for runs, doing different exercises that help cleanse your energy, maybe getting a Reiki session done, and really being able to let go of all the old so you can fully step into your strength, into your true power, and move through this next month with a lot of innovation, a lot of creativity, style, expression. I'm just getting like images of like a fashion designer, and they're designing their whole entire line for the next season, and they're just bursting with joy and running around with fabric samples. And just obviously an example, but that's what's coming up for me in this reading. It's like this spark of innovation, the spark of creativity, and not letting other people's opinions or judgments deflect from your mission, to take away from your power, or to make you feel less than. It's like you're fully embracing the fact that you're different, and the fact that you're different is what is special about you, and it's going to make whatever creative project it is that you're starting that much more intriguing and unique. So it's super exciting for you. Hope you enjoy the month of July. Congratulations on stepping into your power and taking ownership over your life. I'd love to know in the comments below if you have any cool ideas already at the forefront of your mind that you've been wanting to implement. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, share it with anyone you think would gain value, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace. All right, group number 2, for those of you who chose pile number 2, let's get into reading for the month of July. We have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Wow, looks like there's a storm coming through. So there's something that you innately and intuitively want to say no to, and I feel like there's a lot of pressure around this decision that you have to make, and you might feel like you're being swayed in one direction, or you're being pulled to say yes because of guilt, because you don't want to let other people down, because you're worried about how other people will perceive your decision. And this card is just clarifying for you, say no. You don't need to do anything you don't want to do, and you have the power in you to step up and say no in your own life. It doesn't mean no forever. It could be postponing, but there's something that is kind of weighing on you right now, and they're allowing you to realize that you can say no. So that's a really powerful message right off the hop for the month of July. Let's get some clarifier cards from this tarot deck here. We have the Star in reverse, 10 of Wands. Wow, so you're definitely overworking yourself. Maybe you're saying yes too much and you need to learn how to set boundaries this month. And then we have the Emperor. So I think this has to do with your job, something very business oriented, that you need to learn how to say no. I can't do all of this myself. I need time for myself as well. And then King of Cups. So it's coming into that emotional intelligence to have the courage and the ability to say no, set boundaries, put your happiness first, essentially. So reading this in this direction in a linear fashion, it's like you felt like your star has been dimmed. You felt like you're not the star in your own movie recently. You had so many things that you're juggling, trying to balance way too many things at once, not being able to say no enough, or maybe just, being so excited about something that you were taking on too much, not realizing in the long run how it was going to burn you out. And in the month of July, it's like having the ability to be like, you know what, I'm going to take the day off and go to the beach today. You know what, I am going to go to that barbecue. You know what, I am going to pass on so-and-so's birthday party because I just want to sit in my underwear on my couch with the AC on and chill out for a day because all I do is work. It's having that emotional intelligence with the King of Cups here to know when to hold them, know when to fold, know when to walk away, know when to run. It's being able to say, you know what, I'm the king of my own castle. I have dominion over my own life, and I'm not going to bend to the will of others right now because I'm going to put my needs first. So pretty strong messages for you here, group number 2. We have the Zebra card coming up here. Let go of your fear and know that you're safe and protected at all times. So maybe you're feeling a little bit anxious and self-doubt about being able to say no and letting go of some of these tasks. Maybe you think that you're gonna fall behind, or you're not gonna make as much money, or you're gonna let somebody down, or someone's gonna disown you. I don't really know what the fear is. You will. But this card is basically saying you are always safe, you're always protected, and you have the right to make decisions. And whatever happens, you will always be safe, and it will always work out in the end. So stop worrying, stop fretting, let go of some of that fear, and move forward with grace and ease. Then we have Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. This reading, I'm getting a lot of sense of like someone who's a people pleaser and really scared to set boundaries. And basically this is saying like in the month of July, you're starting to become aware of that, and you're starting to learn when to say no. Like you have thought of yourself like this weak person, like you don't have the ability to say no. You're scared of rejection. You're not sure if you have the right to be yourself, if you have the right to speak up for yourself. And it's like Your spirit guides want you to know, yes, you do have the right. Yes, you have the strength. You can do this. You are the Emperor. Emperor energy is very powerful. So hone in on that. This is like a very masculine energy. The ability to make decisions, the ability to be assertive, the ability to assert power. And you don't have to assert power in a taking power away from others type of way, but you have the ability to assert power and dominion over your own life and over your own decisions. So I'm just shuffling from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck to get some more clarifiers here. Let's get 2 more cards here for pile number 2, month of July. Ooh, the crumbling. What are you clinging to? What are you clinging to? Look at the light on the other side. Look how much abundance is over there. And she's clinging to this bundle of sticks. I always think of this as like trying to balance too much, clinging on to all these beliefs, ideas, tasks that are keeping you busy, that you believe like you have to do these things or you're not going to be enough. You have to do these tasks or something else is going to happen that's not favorable. And it's being basically saying, let it crumble away. Let those beliefs fall by the wayside because they're not serving you. It's overloading you. It's making you feel this dark energy, and it's making it's a very heavy energy. And if you just let that fall away and you let that break free, you can have this flourishing on the other side. It's like a meadow of beautiful flowers waiting for you. So you have got this, group number 2. Let's see one more card here. We have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. This is very similar. Look at, it's all that dark energy with light on the other side. It's like you're scared to be yourself. You're scared to come out and make a splash. You're scared to come out and shine your light in this world. Group number 2, and your spirit guides want you to know that you're tougher than you think you are. Let go of the fear. You can come out. You can be yourself. You can express who you are, what you want, what your needs are. Your needs deserve to be acknowledged and worked on just as much as anybody else's. So if you have to give up your own needs and your own well-being for others in your mind, that is a limiting belief that you could be better off without. And you have something to say. You've felt up until this point like you're not allowed to express yourself, you're not allowed to stand your own ground, you're not allowed to take up space, and you are allowed to. There's so much light on the other side of that. So we have some cards from Earth Wisdom Oracle deck, and this is like some final thoughts for you, some guidance for the month. So we have healing grief. Really beautiful. Lots of blues and lots of lightning. I feel like it's like darkness. It's like coming out of the darkness. Healing, no is a healing word. When I learned how to say no, I stopped victimizing myself in situations with my family and thinking they were taking advantage of me, because you can't be taken advantage of if you don't let them. So you're healing, you're coming through some shit basically where you have felt like you didn't have the power to say no. You didn't have the power to let things go. You didn't have the power to be your own person, to take up space. And in July, you're moving through that. A lot of healing is happening in your life in the month of July. And then we have creativity. Beautiful. Look at the light shining through. It's like she's in the shade, underneath the shade of the tree, but there's breaks in the branches. It's crumbling, it's opening up, and light is beginning to shine through on parts of you that used to be closed off, on parts of you that are important and need love as well. And 4 is a foundational number. It's like you're bringing in the foundation to harness your creativity, to let your expression begin to shine through. You're gaining a lot of emotional intelligence and a lot of emotional breakthroughs this month. And then we have freedom. Beautiful. How well put. After all of this work, all of this, what you really gain from saying no, what you really gain from having the bravery and the guidance to seek out what is right for you in your life is the ultimate freedom. The ultimate freedom. Beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. I really hope this resonated with you, group number 2. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with anyone you think would gain value, and be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already to be updated with new content. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, group number 3, for those of you who chose pile number 3, this is your reading for the month of July, and we're starting off with this card, Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Well, that is a beautiful message for the month of July, since it is much easier at this time of year, at least in the northern hemisphere, to take your shoes off and go press your feet into the earth and get that connection with Mother Gaia, root your energy, and help balance out the inflammation in the body with the electromagnetic field of the earth plane. Let's get some clarifier cards from the tarot deck. And I also, Get Grounded is a lot like maybe you've been in your head a lot lately, group number 3. A lot of spiritual people actually do live in their head quite frequently. And this is like a time for you to chill out, to move a little slower, take a little more time out, and to just be present, to be in tune with yourself and with nature. So we have the 9 of Swords upright, Wheel of Fortune upright, 5 of Swords upright, and the High Priestess. All right. So I think in this month coming up, the month of July, you have a lot of worries. You have a lot of conflicting emotions that are running through your mind that are causing you distress, lack of sleep, maybe some sleep apnea, anxiety, dreams that are keeping you up at night. And what's really going on here is you're cluing into and you're getting some intuitive hits for sure, but a lot of it is self-deprecating emotions and thoughts and beliefs that are coming up for you and that need to be addressed. It's like you're coming full circle on this path. You're having all these realizations, and getting grounded is going to be extremely important for you, because it's like you're at this certain stage in your spiritual growth where it's causing you a lot of anxiety, because things that you've been repressing, things that you didn't realize before, things you were unaware of in the past are coming up. It's like this full circle. Things from your past are coming up, and you're becoming conscious of them. And this is causing you to be stressed out, worried, self-deprecating, wondering if you're good enough, etc. And it's actually because you're becoming more aware and spiritually inept at belief systems and triggers and traumas. You have to feel it to heal it for trauma when it comes up. The High Priestess energy is the ability to see into both worlds. It's the ability to see into both dimensions. It's a very intuitive card. It's connection with our shadow self, connection with deeper wisdom that is there. So you are connecting to something that is powerful, and it needs to come up to be healed. So you need to be having a strong practice of grounding in the month of July to heal this stuff. I'm really sorry that you had to go through this. Unfortunately, the spiritual journey is not one of just pure bliss all the time. There's a lot of pain that comes up during it, and I feel for you. So just be loving and accepting and forgiving of yourself during this time. And just know that you're not the only one out there that is experiencing pain, and reach out, join different groups if you need to find people to connect with, to share your story with if you want to. And that having that strong grounding practice, either putting your feet on the earth, going for walks in nature, doing yoga, meditating, all of these things can be very healing and helpful for you to stay out of your head, so you're not completely just living in your head and causing a lot of distress that can be avoided. We have emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Yes, I 100% agree with that. Going on an adventure and flipping your perspective and your attention onto something new and exciting rather than dwelling in the areas of pain can be very helpful to move through it, and can be a very grounding practice as well. So your spirit guides want you to know that that is a viable option for you to help get through some of this stuff that you're going through. And then we have, just one second here. Create a sacred space for you in your home and or workplace. Beautiful. Having a sacred space to go to get grounded, to go to for silence, to go to for alone time, to get away, to rest and recuperate. This might be like a meditation room, an office, just a corner of your bedroom even, that you have incense and crystals, or maybe if it's in a place of work, or maybe it's in your car, maybe it's a place by your house where you can walk to and just sit in nature. You'll know what's right for you, but it's having that place to go to get away from maybe stressful people, such stressful circumstances or situations that are triggering you. And know that you always have the option to leave, to say no, and to put yourself first so that you can heal. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Right. So all of these things are coming up for you so that you can make a change. We can dwell in awareness, or we can become aware, feel the pain, and move through the pain by realigning our life, pivoting in some way, getting rid of toxic people, getting rid of maybe certain items, maybe getting rid of certain habits that aren't aligned with our new way of thinking, our new way of being. You're coming full circle on this wheel here. And that means that you have to adjust your life to be in alignment with that. And then we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic Teacher. 2 high priestesses. Beautiful. So you're going to either meet a spiritual teacher that's going to help you in some way, or maybe you've already met them, or you're going to find somebody even online. I know for me, a lot of my healing came through finding people that resonated with me on YouTube. And I know that might sound cheesy or stupid to some people who really believe in the Western model of psychology, but to me, hearing that other people had struggles in childhood and they were able to overcome them is what really helped me move through it. So it might be even just finding a person's channel, or hearing the right thing at the right time, or being at a barbecue and talking to a certain person who says something that just clicks for you. So just be mindful that everyone around you has the potential to be a teacher in some way. And be wary of that. So don't just dismiss other people's thoughts. Just really be thinking, how does this apply to me? Is there truth to this? So we had 2 cards that just fell out from the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck. And they are guidance to move through this month, some final messages. We have truth. Truth. Beautiful. I really think that goes well. And there's a lot of purples in this reading with the mind. So all of this mind chatter, all this mental chatter, all this intuition, this perception, this deeper knowing and this shadow work that is happening is all very crown chakra, third eye chakra, blues and purple energies. It's happening in the mind. You're getting connected, you're getting in tune, you're getting hits, psychic hits and downloads, and that is bringing up things that are true, and you're getting to know and align with your truth, align your life with that truth, breakthroughs, and knowing that the truth can hurt sometimes, and finding constructive ways to move through that. Heart healing. Beautiful. Yes. What did I say? Healing. Pink flowers in both these cards. Interesting. So, yes. All of this stuff that's coming up, all these emotions, all these thoughts that can be a little bit painful and overwhelming, they're coming up for a reason. They're coming up so that you can find the truth in your life, so you can realign, and so that you can heal, because you have to feel it to heal it. I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but it's a very healing time for you, and grounding by even, swimming in a lake is super grounding too. That water all has certain vibration that really helps to cleanse and detoxify the aura. That might be something you want to look into this month as well. Just remembering to always come back to the breath, come back to the body, into the present moment. When the thoughts come up, when you get the downloads, that's great, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Creating a sacred space and a sacred ritual to move through this. So really beautiful reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and please give it a big thumbs up if you like this. Share with anyone you think would gain value, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace.